All right. Now, when you're in your 40s and you eat junk, sometimes you got to go to these graduation parties. And these graduation parties, man, I've had a lot this year for some reason, and it's been crazy. It's fun, but there's a lot of junk you eat out there, and you can't just eat all that and just let that sit. I'm always determined after like a party or gathering where there's a lot of food, a lot of eating, that I get a good workout in the next day. And this is what helps me do it. 3 sessions, 30 minute workout. You don't have to work out for 2 hours and kill yourself. 30 minutes, intense body weight exercises, and you're good to go. Yeah, stay in shape. Don't let that gut get too big. It's hard to get that gut down when you're in your 40s. So work out, and then hopefully tomorrow we're gonna get some waves. I wasn't able to go this morning because it was just a little flat. Wasn't worth it to wake up super early, but tomorrow it's on. All right, let's get out there, get this workout done. I'll be ready and fresh for tomorrow. Peace. Oh, Lee. Hunch it now, hunch it now. You're right there, right? All right, guys, this is a puzzle. Take your time. All right, it's time for a quiver shakedown. I haven't done this in a while, so these are just my short boards. I've had quite a few changes. Lately. The newest addition right now for my short boards is, actually, it's this board. We don't know what this board is. I'm gonna save this for later. We're gonna unravel that. But this is the second newest board, the Dominator 2. What a great board this has been. The Dominator 2 right here. Only been able to ride this board in small surf, so I don't really know what it's all about, but so far, so good. This board is easy to paddle, and as I'm getting older, I'm going away from the shorter boards. So this one's 6'2", 37 liters here. Oops, the Dominator 2, baby. 37 liters, and yeah, I'm going away a little bit from the smaller boards. It's just, I just have a nicer time when I have a bigger board, and you can still do the turns that you can do on a small board with these boards. This tail here is V'd out and ready to go, so it helps you to do some really nice turns. But I haven't gone to the full potential of this board yet because I just haven't been able to surf it in bigger waves, but I'm looking forward to getting it in head high or a little bit overhead surf. Now this board, as you see, is no stranger to the quiver. The Machado Seaside. And never again will I ever not have a Machado Seaside. This board is here to stay. 5'9" Seaside. The Seaside is just, this is just an all-around board. Whenever I need to get out of a funk, maybe my pop-ups hasn't been good, or maybe just haven't had any good rides, I get on the Seaside and it's like automatic fun. I had this weird one session though where even on the Seaside I was struggling, but that doesn't happen often. When you have a Seaside, it's kind of like automatic fun. You're gonna have a good session 99.9% of the time, so you got to keep this board in your quiver. Now, as I said, I'm getting away from shorter boards, but this one is my smallest board at 5'8", the Ebert Red Stripe. Twin fin. It's fatty, as you see. It's a mini Simmons shape, but it's a performance mini Simmons shape. If you look at the tail, it also is V'd out, and so you can get some good cutbacks and turns, and this board is super fast too as well. The Ebert Red Stripe twin fin is just full of fun, easy to turn, and this is my lightest board, the twin fin Ebert. I don't know what material the shaper used on this board, but it is light. So if I ever am to accomplish my dream and take flight and get to the air, it's probably going to be on this board. So I've got to keep that board. Now it's time to unravel what is inside this. I got a really good deal on this board. This board is practically brand new. The seller, he just wanted to get rid of it because, I don't know, he didn't gel with the board, and he let it go for a cheaper price. Let's see what it is. Well, what is in this bag? And I haven't ridden this board yet, so kind of just waiting. I kind of want to get the Dominator 2 down first before I get on this board, but this board, I can't wait to ride it. Bam! Practically brand new. The Sub-02 Hi-Fi 2.0. This is a 5'10" board at 37 liters, almost 21 inches wide, which is right there. It probably matches up well with the Seaside. It's a little thinner though, compared to the Seaside, but the outline, the shape is very similar. My only concern with the Hi-Fi boards is that they pressure dent easily. So I was told these are made a little bit more sturdy. I don't launch airs or anything, so I might not even put a dent in it. But looking forward to riding this board. Unfortunately, this board replaced a board I loved dearly, and that is the Cymatic. The Slater Cymatic. And if I'm gonna have the biggest regret ever, it's gonna be that I got rid of a really good board. The Slater Cymatic took me on the best wave of my life, and even when I got rid of it, I think one of my buddies saw my YouTube channel clip, and he was like, dude, it was actually my surf teacher. Call him John. And he called me, he was like, why did you get rid of that board? You surfed your best on that board. And so I regret it. I regret getting rid of it. But I mean, how could I pass this board up? It's brand new. The Slater Cymatic was a good board, but it was yellowing. It was yellowing badly. And I just couldn't pass it up. I was able to sell it, grab this practically brand new JS Sub-Zero. and I just had to pull the trigger on the trade, but I truly regret it. If I can get my hands on another Cymatic 511 6.0, I'll do it. Or maybe the Omni. I think the Omni is even more of a high performance because of the shape of its tail. But anyway, this is my quiver for shortboards. Dominator 2, Seaside. Always got to have a Seaside. And you are not complete in your quiver if you do not have a twin fin. This is twin fin pure joy fun on the Ebert Red Stripe. And then lastly, we have a board that has been unridded, untested, but as you can see, the shape of that board looks very similar to the Seaside, a little bit slim down, and I just know I'm gonna have a good time on it. So that's my quiver. When you're in your 40s, it takes a while to, actually it doesn't matter what age you are, but when you start surfing, and I started surfing when I was 40, 47 now, and 7 years later, I know exactly what I want now. I know what kind of boards I want. I know what kind of boards I want to ride. I know what kind of boards suit me the best. It takes a while to get your quiver dialed in. So if you're new to the sport of surfing, whether you're in your 40s or just a new surfer, try out a bunch of boards. And you don't need to spend a ton of money. I get most of my boards on Craigslist. For the most part, I'm on Craigslist, and I don't really spend money. If I'm going to get a board, I would sell one, and then that money just goes right into the next board. Keeps my wife happy. I don't take too much money out of our bank account. I spend money on fins, leashes, wetsuits, but not on surfboards. They kind of pay for itself. But this is the quiver I like. It takes a while to get your quiver dialed in, and looking forward to an amazing summer. More amazing waves. Thanks for sticking with me. I'm 2 subscribers short of having 1,000. It's been a long journey, and I don't even know why I started this channel. I think I did a seaside vlog, and it got like 10,000 views or something. I'm like, hey, maybe I'll just keep this going, and it just kept going from there. And here I am. I do this for fun, not making money for sure, and but I do want to get that 1,000 subscribers. That's like, if you get 1,000, it's like, wow, what a goal that would be, and I'd be satisfied with that. So thank you all for watching. Thank you guys all for subscribing. All I need is 2. Get me 2 subscribers. I'll hit that 1,000 mark, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.